It's Pete from Cheap Homesteading, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of weed control in the big garden. I told myself last year that I wouldn't let the weeds get out of hand, and by the end of the year they did. So this year I said we're just not going to allow that to happen. So I have the small rototiller up and running, I have my little hand rototiller working, and I have one rear tine tiller running. So there is no reason why I can't keep ahead of the weeds in the garden. So last weekend I planted the garden, there was a lot of rain, and now I got tons and tons of weed seeds coming up. So what I'm going to try to do is once a week run it through with this rototiller, kind of go around the plants, make sure the weeds don't get a real foothold in the garden, and I'll just keep doing it. So we're going to use the old rototiller today. This is a Bolins 5, a nice little old rototiller. So let's go use it. The Bolins 5, you don't really need an expensive rototiller to maintain your garden. I do find you got to spend a bit to get your rear tine tiller to get your garden ready. But to actually just maintain it and work up the soil and keep the weeds down, you only need a very simple rototiller. And this one was given to me. It's really, really nice. I like it. It's been working well. And the tines aren't really even that bad either, so. I planted this last week, and look at all the weeds coming up. But my potatoes are coming up too, so that is absolutely awesome. Potatoes are looking good. But the problem is, if I don't keep at these weeds, in the next week, they're going to be totally uncontrollable. Okay, so I got all the rows done, up the center of the rows anyways. I still have to do the mounds for the potatoes, and there's some narrow rows there. I'm gonna have to either take a set of tines off the tiller, or maybe I'll get the hand cultivator and just do that. But man, it's looking a lot better now. I'm probably just gonna use the hand cultivator. I got this one at a garage sale. Really nice little cultivator. It's all made out of cast steel. So that's what we're gonna do, and I gotta be careful I don't try to dig up too much of the potatoes. Well, we'll just keep going along the rows. So there you go. The secret to a weed-free garden is basically weeding your garden. It's just hard work. This year I'm going to try to run the tiller up the rows once a week, scuff up the best I can around the plants, try to make sure that I don't let the weeds get ahead of me, because once the weeds are ahead of you, you're in serious trouble. Because it's a lot of work to get it back to pretty good shape. So last year it fell apart when I went on holiday, so we're gonna try to keep doing this once a week, scuff up around the plants, rototill the rows, and hopefully we can stay ahead of it this year. So that's about enough for today. You guys have a good